Hello guys, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. This is a replay of one of the great races that I had at this track. This is a sport mode race, the Monza. A very weird sport mode race because of how just like dirty everybody is, but here we go at the starting grid. We're gonna go on board with me for most of the parts. But we're just gonna watch the front for a little bit. Keep an eye on G Smith 99. He's starting in second place. We'll just start by looking at him for a little bit there. Off onto a rolling start. Is what's gonna happen. Just looking at G Smith. He's got an orange and purple livery. So yeah, let's look at the race info there. So he gets an okay jump, but he does have slipstream from the leader. So what him and the leader didn't know is that swerving back and forth is going to lose a lot of time. So this guy, Roger, was being really smart, and he just stuck in a straight line with all of the rest of us. So already I built a gap between me and the car behind. So you can see, they go two side by side. I had to lay off a lot there because of the dangers. Roger, the smart guy that actually carried us, just got punted off the track, and then G Smith yeah. So I was up to third then because of all the mistakes everybody made. This guy's got his blinkers on, and so down the inside we go. A little bit of contact coming up there, too much speed. I take the inside line, and he takes the outside line. He does not get a great run. So yeah, up to second place already. We were doing very, very well. So G Smith was just trying to create a gap between me and him. It was like a 1 second gap already, but he did have a penalty at the time, I remember. That guy just dove it down the inside, wondering if he could get that or not. But I gained a lot of time here since G Smith just made a mistake, and that's what gave him a penalty there. Looking down at the rest of the grid, everybody's just battling for positions. It's a weird race, but yeah, he has that penalty. He's gonna have to make up for that, and the third, fourth, and fifth are all just battling each other right here, with six also included. Seventh is a little bit of included. So yeah, up back onto G Smith. You can see he doesn't have the speed or the gear shifting that I do, and he also made a little bit of a mistake here. I believe he had to lay off. Maybe that was in the next lap or something. But yeah, he lost a little bit of time there. Maybe just by the racing line or something. I remember him making a mistake at one point in the chicane. He got wheel spin there, which is probably what happened, and then there's Roger going to cut the chicane, and just there's Massacre right behind us. So he's going to be serving the penalty up here, and because of all the mistakes he made, I'm already 5/10 up, so there's 5/10 separating us. So he slows down for 5/10 of a second, and I go to the right side. Now this is the move. I cut him off since I was faster than him. He had no way of battling me. He decided to stick it just right behind me for right now, be a little bit passive. So yeah, I'm not gonna tell you what place I finished because it was very, very close. I'll just say that. So he decides to go on the right side, but I like the inside, so I'm gonna stick it on the right. He's a bit early on the brakes. Didn't know why. I didn't really dive on him. I just wanted him to have the move because I did have the inside and just do a switchback, clean switchback. So there you go, down the pit straight. I decided to pull it to the right side again, let him go on the left, because inevitably, if he goes on the right side and we're side by side heading into the next turn, he will wreck. So I just decided to stick it behind him for now, since he's passed me. And so I'm right behind him. he made a little bit of a mistake there, so I decided to stick it to the outside and go for an overtake. As you can see, he makes a little bit of a mistake here on the late brakes, but he keeps it in front, and he got into the gravel a little bit there. So it was a really fun battle between me and him. So I got the overtake done and got to the inside and got the move done. So he also tried to make an overtake on the left side, because I always like the right side. So yeah, I actually pulled it to the left because, you know, I like the inside. So yeah, he didn't go for an overtake because he knew he was going to be stuck on the outside. So then he got a great run on me off of this turn, except for that part right there. He got onto the green, which didn't really help him at all that much. So he decided to go to the left side and actually stick it out this time for the next turn. I decided to have the inside. He was a bit early on the brakes, and I've noticed that for the past couple of times, but his run is just really good heading out of that turn. So heading on to the final lap now, he got in front of me. I remember that, I'm pretty sure. So I was defensive. I wanted the inside, and that's what I wanted. So he decided to stick it to the right side, and then all of a sudden he just fell back. The time just completely got lost. He just fell back. So yeah, so he did a little bit of a switchback on me there, but then I had to back out. He went for the inside late on the brakes, very late on the brakes, and he went to the Shadow Realm. So yeah, I got the lead. He still had a chance to beat me. As you can see, he's just really passive. But then in here, he tried to go late on the brakes to at least catch up to me. He got into the gravel, and that was the end of his race. So I just brought it home for the win. They projected me 9th. I started 5th, because your number is what they think you're gonna place. So yeah, I won that race, brought it home. No mistakes. It was a very clean race. No contact was being made at all, except for bump drafting. That was literally the only contact I made in this race. And everybody had around like B driver ratings or sportsmanship ratings. They had B's and A's because for some reason my first few races as an S driver, sportsmanship rating, I was being punted off the track and everything, and I noticed that A and B sportsmanship ratings are much cleaner than S's, which don't really make any sense. But that's just how it went for that, and we won. So that was nice. That was my first win at this track in a sport mode race, and I really hope that I can make another impression. So yeah, tune in next time. I will see you guys later.